Today I'm out doing a little challenge with another photographer, another YouTuber. Okay, first shot of the day. Not a bad start. Can't see anything else red though right now. Stop sign. A stop sign's a bit too obvious, isn't it? Oh, why not? The YouTuber is Andrew Banner, and I came across his channel about a year ago, and I've been watching all of his videos really because he's interesting. He's got this really interesting way of walking around and just chatting all the time, sharing what he's thinking, interesting tidbits, and I wish I could be like that. I'm trying to walk around and tell you what I'm thinking, what I'm seeing, what I'm doing, and offering some value. But anyway, Andrew does a very good job of that. I want to propose to you that we both go out and we shoot red objects. How about that for a project?
Why red?
Well, because there's not many chartreuse things to be photographed. There are lots of red objects out there, so it makes it easy in one sense, but it also makes it a bit of a challenge because you need to think creatively.
Avoiding the obvious is probably one of the biggest skills in observation in something like this, I think. And yeah, I'll give it a go. Why not?
Giving yourself a very specific project is, I think it's the best way to become a better photographer, because yeah, you're really looking, you're really seeing. We get too used to our local environment. We stop seeing, we stop observing. I think this will change that. That's it, red objects in an urban environment. Typically when I go out locally, I'm restricting what I'm shooting or how I'm shooting. It's usually using a specific focal length or a specific technique like slow shutter speeds. Oh, there's a red door. I've chosen to bring out just one lens today for this little assignment, and that is a manual focus 50mm, and this one is 70 years old and it's great. I love it. It's all I need. Shooting raw, obviously. I should really get a polarizing filter for this lens. It does need it, I think. Okay, here's a bit of an obvious one. Red flowers. I like that. Red shutters with a sort of a green-yellow cladding. That's a nice old truck. Uh-oh, got to turn the audio off. Copyright infringement. Giving yourself a specific topic is, I think, a very good idea. I don't do it enough. And red objects, brilliant. I mean, it could be, yeah, any color. It could be a shape. It could be somebody walking their dog. It could be people with umbrellas. There's limitless projects that you can do to keep things interesting. And what this really does for your photography is it helps you see better. It helps you really look at your surroundings. So I've stopped here to talk, and there's two red cars behind me, and there's a red fence in front of me. Brilliant. So we go from red fence to a red, looks like a crate. That's kind of cool, actually. Very abstract, I like that. Got some red umbrellas through there. Too busy. Oh, I see some red chairs over there in the park. Well, I've only been here about 20 minutes and I'm finding loads of red objects. I wonder how Andrew's getting on.
Red is absolutely everywhere. Red is also a municipal colour. So many countries use red for phone boxes. Phone boxes. I didn't mean to say phone boxes, I meant to say post boxes, because of course there aren't any phone boxes anywhere now, except this one of course. I don't know how Simon's going to approach this.
Right. This is looking very promising. So Andrew is putting in the effort to talk you through his thought process for each shot, and I'm running around shooting like crazy to music. When I used to get sent on travel photography assignments, I would get to my destination, I would check in, dump my luggage, grab my camera and go out and explore and take photos. A fairly popular photographer on YouTube had said, once you get to a destination, go for a walk and explore, get a sense of a place, but don't take your camera. Just look and get ideas. I would never do that. I want to get out there and start shooting immediately. I would photograph all the popular landmarks, all the obvious things. And that's what I'm doing on this assignment. I'm just going crazy and shooting a whole ton of stuff. It's kind of like an insurance policy, really. I just want to make sure that the basics, the obvious things are covered, and then I can slow down. And what that actually does is also, it warms me up and gets me in the mood. So once I've done that, I slow right down and I take my time, and then I'm really looking. I'm shooting with intentionality. And that's the bottom line to exercises like this. You learn intentionality, and that takes your photography to another level. Is Andrew still talking?
It's finding something that I've got to find, because if it's screaming out at me, maybe I'm not doing enough, maybe I'm not working hard enough. If the image is screaming at me.
Well, this is a pretty uninteresting, very mundane object that you would normally pass by, wouldn't give a second look. But because I'm looking for red, I've noticed it, and I'm seeing something in a different way for the first time. That's kind of interesting. I do like abstract shots like this. Wonder how Andrew's getting on. Probably talking.
Red, two red cars. I mean, they're everywhere. I can't stop seeing red.
Yep, I should have done more of that. What's really good about these kind of collaborative assignments is it gives us a chance to see how different photographers approach things differently, how they see differently. I want to do more of these collaborations because I think it's good for you, dear viewer. When I was at college studying photography, there was about 20 of us in the group, in the class, and the professor would give us an assignment, we'd go off for the day, shoot to that, and come back, make our best print and pin it on the wall. And the next day, we'd all sit around looking at all of these images, one by one, explain why we took that photo, what we were thinking, what our idea was. And by the time you'd listened to everybody, it was just really fascinating to get an insight on how other people approach something, how other people think. And you can learn from that, and you can be inspired from that. And I'm pretty much done, I think. This is a very small town. What I like about this project is, any project like this, is it gives me the opportunity to make a poster at the end, compile the best images, and maybe make a bunch of squares, 9 or 12 squares, and create a nice graphic poster. I'm going to put something together and I'll show you right now. See the magic of editing. That's what I did from today. So there are a handful of images today that are half decent. There are a couple that I rather like. So let's take a look. An obvious red landmark photo needed to be included to start with. I like that there's red flowers and a red sign in here too. The colour really appeals to me in this one. It's all that pale blue, which makes the red element jump out. I find simple two-colour palettes are always pleasing on the eye. My favourite image is this one. I love blocks of colour and shapes, and this is visually strong. I like it. I like abstract. And this abstract image wasn't too bad either. I like shooting groups of people doing things and try to capture an interesting moment. I enjoy trying to compose these kind of photos in a well-balanced way. And the red element isn't an obvious one either. The photo isn't about the red object, it's just there. The light was poor in this photo, but the composition has perfect balance. I love the position of everyone and the colours of the clothing that they're wearing. Simple, but very pleasing, I find. Do head over to Andrew's channel. I'll link it at the end and also put it in the description. See what he got up to on this challenge. And you'll probably find it far more entertaining and interesting than this video, I would imagine. But if you did like it, I appreciate it. Why not subscribe, and I'll see you next time. That was fun. We'll have to do this again sometime. Next time, may I suggest chartreuse cylindrical object shot with a fisheye.
I've got a fisheye, so yeah, I'm up for that.